Simple living with Kimmie. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do this video today showing you guys how to use a pressure cooker. Now this is my version of pressure cooker. I have the Farberware pressure cooker, not the I think it's the Instapot, which I wanted the Instapot, but my hubby ended up getting me this one, so let me show you guys. So I have the Farberware pressure cooker, which is a really good pressure cooker. I've had it for probably about 6 years, you guys, and it serves me well. I cook up so many different things in here, but let me go ahead and get it down. I keep it in here in my laundry room because we really don't have a lot of storage, as you see. So I have like my knives and another cooking utensil thing there, the pressure cooker and the mixer and this deep fryer and some other things in here, of course, in laundry. So, and I usually have to get this thing down at least about four to five times a day, and it's pretty heavy, but I don't like to keep a lot on my countertops because we really don't have a whole lot of room. So see how big, and this is the I believe this, let's see, I think this is the biggest one that it came in, the biggest pressure cooker. Now there are different size models for pressure cooker cooking. Now if you have a pretty big size family, you do a lot of cooking, you know, then I would suggest you get the large one. So let me turn this around so y'all can see. And like I said, this is a pretty big size. So first thing what you do is you got the top part and you just turn it to the right, and usually there is like a oh, it's so dusty. There is a lock mechanism here, and that is to unlock it. And then when you want to lock it, you basically put it down and just turn it to the right. Now that's how this one is. There are different ones, different models, but this is how mine is made. And then you have your pressure gauge and all of that. And you just pretty much, you know, you need to read your instructions, and it'll show you exactly how to use your pressure cooker. You know, you definitely have to be really careful when you're using your pressure cooker to make sure you don't burn yourself, because, you know, like I said, this is you know, it can be dangerous, and it's something that you don't want to be playing with when it comes to steam and all that kind of stuff. So this is your locking mechanism, or your steam releaser, and you want to make sure you have your steam releaser closed when you're cooking certain types of foods, okay? And on here there's more cooking instructions and things like that that will show you how to properly use your pressure cooker. Okay, you have a Farberware menu. Mine has a menu, and on the menu you have slow cook, soups and stews, rice, which I use a lot. You have fish, which we don't eat any of that type of food. We don't eat fish, we don't eat steak, we don't eat chicken, we don't eat any type of meat. The only thing we use this pressure cooker for are vegetables, beans, and rice, okay? And you can also use this pressure cooker to brown or sear something, certain types of foods. You can sear your meats, or you could sear your vegetables and different types of foods, but I've never used it for that. I mean, for instance, if you're cooking rice, you just basically hit the start button. Okay, you hit the menu first. Actually, that's what we're going to do. Hit the menu when you want to cook your rice, and you are going to go to setting number 3. So you just keep pressing your plus key. Oops, stop. Okay, menu 1, 2, and 3. Oops. Minus. Let's go back. So you have a plus key and you have a minus key, and your plus keys will basically take you throughout your menu. And let me just show you what I'm talking about. It wants to start cooking, but we're not ready to cook. So we're going to go to menu. We're going to just say if we wanted to cook some steak, you would just set it to number 5, and you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you would hit start. And say for instance you really want to see how long it's going to take to cook your steak. Okay, let's clear that. We're going to hit stop, hit menu. We're going to go back to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit time cook. It tells us it'll take 30 minutes to cook a steak. And you hit start. And that is ready to get cooking. So it'll start cooking, and within the 30 minutes, once the 30 minutes is up, then you know it's time for you to take your steak out. It's ready. It'll make like a beeping sound and a couple of different beeps, and then you know it's ready. And so we're gonna stop that because we're not trying to cook anything in here really. So for my rice, I'm gonna go ahead and hit menu and go to 3 and hit time cook. Okay, won't do it. Hold on. Stop. We're gonna hit menu 2, 3. Usually it will tell me exactly how long it takes. One thing I forgot to mention is that when you are turning on your pressure cooker and you're trying to set it to cook something, it will take a few minutes till it builds up the pressure. Okay, so once you hit, just say you're cooking rice, you set it for your rice. It'll take about, I would say, maybe 5 minutes for it to come up to pressure, and then it'll actually start to tell you how long it's going to take to cook. Okay, and we're going to hit time cook. It takes 35 minutes to cook some beans. Say we want to cook it for longer, we just hit the minus key, or yeah, the plus key, excuse me, and you just keep going, which I like to overcook my beans because I like my beans to be very, very tender. And I just go for as long as I want. Sometimes I cook them for 2 hours, and that's what I do. And so we're just clearing that. And so that's basically how you use your pressure cooker. I mean, if you want to, I guess the next thing I could do is show you guys how to make some rice. So let's show you guys how you would make your rice. Imagine that we're gonna cook some rice, okay? So you just open up the pressure cooker. You're gonna take out the inner pot, which this pot has seen better days. Of course, it is like, oof, you know, I have used this pot to death. Take it out. I usually just sit it right in the sink, and then I will take my rice and just say on your rice bag, ooh, I'm getting caught up here. On your rice bag will usually tell you how much. Okay, I don't have a small rice bag that I can reach. The other one, my rice bags are up there, my smaller ones, but usually on the rice bags they will tell you exactly like how many cups and how much water. So you basically just follow how much it tells you, okay? And then you put it in your pressure cooker, the inner pot. Okay, this is called your inner pot. And you just want to make sure you follow the lines on the outside, okay? Markings are right on there if you guys can see that. So it goes all the way up to 10 cups, and it even goes into liters if you want to. And you want to keep this area clean. You know, you try to wipe it down as you go, because food can get stuck on the rim of this area, okay? But it's pretty easy to do, and you can just take like a little base, like a turkey, not turkey, is it turkey based, or what do you call that little brush? One of those, like, or you can even use like an old toothbrush, you know, or something, and just sweep in there. Not an old one, but you know what I mean, a little toothbrush or something to sweep to get all the food particles out of there. And then once you get your food in there, you just take it, you line it up, line it up to that. Make sure the lid is down. Make sure the lid is down, and then you turn it to the right. When it makes that sound, you know it's locked. Like I said, follow your guidelines, and it will. Each pressure cooker comes with a how to use book. I believe it also comes with recipes and things like that, but you know, I didn't use all that. But yeah, like beans, if you love cooking like soups and beans and things like that, and chili and even lasagna, is the perfect, hey, it's the perfect kitchen aid. I mean, seriously, I use this pressure cooker how many times a week?
Every single day, and I always
like pretty much rice. Every single day, yeah.
Rice is my favorite food ever.
Rice and beans.
I'm about to make,
And
I look like a middle schooler.
yeah, you do.
I look like I'm in middle school.
Yeah. So, like, if you're gonna cook like beans, right? Now, before I used to soak my beans. Now, even now, I still soak my beans with certain types of beans because I have an issue with lectins, and lectins are like inside of beans and certain types of some type of protein. And if I have too much lectins in my diet, it can kind of like irritate my gut. So I have to be really, really careful with beans. So the best way to minimize your lectins in beans, if you have that type of sensitivity, is to soak your beans or cook them in a pressure cooker, okay? But for me, I like to be extra cautious a lot of times when I'm cooking certain beans. So what I'll do is soak them. I'll soak them for about a half an hour. Then I'll put them in a pressure cooker, cook them for about an hour and a half, even though it takes only 35 minutes. I like my beans to be really creamy, right, Keno? We like really creamy beans, and they taste so good. So you can cook any type of beans in your pressure cooker. You know, split peas, black-eyed peas, lentils. Lentils cook up super quick.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Especially with garlic, like little garlic pieces in my curry.
And I'm gonna give you some tips. A really, really good tip that I've been doing is I will get like dried herbs and put it, you know, like I'll take the whole stem and put it inside of the beans, okay? Just say my pot is filled with the water. Okay, let me turn this off. Just say it's got the water in there, it's got the beans in there and all of that type of stuff. I'll take like a whole sprig of like rosemary or sage or, you know, garlic, basil, whatever. Throw it inside of your pressure cooker with your beans or whatever you're cooking. Even rice, you can do that with whole cloves of garlic. You know, I'm telling you, I'm out this water just thinking about it. But yeah. And your food cooks up super fast. And who doesn't want fast cooking? Like, I don't have time to be up in here in this kitchen all day. You know what I mean? Seriously. So, and let me show you guys how the rice looks. Like, this is a day-old rice, but your rice comes out like pretty fluffy and everything, you know?
So good. All I do is just
yeah.
rice.
So you can cook wild rice, brown rice, white rice, whatever type of rice you love. You can cook it in your pressure cooker. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Like I said, this is one of the best cooking, you know, gadgets or appliances that I think everyone should have in their kitchen. Now, another thing that I do want to get though, because I've been hearing a lot about it, is an air fryer. Yeah, I would like to get an air fryer, but you know, I don't know. I don't have a lot of space, kitchen space for it, but definitely telling you, you will not be sorry that you bought yourself a pressure cooker. And I don't think it matters, like, you know, if you get like, you know, what type of brand. You can get pretty much any type of brand. I'm sure they all cook up the same, you know, and the sound is probably the same, however. So I hope this was a good, helpful video, you guys. If you're interested in having some type of kitchen aid like a pressure cooker, you know, why not? Go ahead and get it. I'm sure they're a lot cheaper now than they were when my husband bought it for me for my birthday 6 years ago. So
6 years ago.
yes,
What?
girl. Can I say yes?
Not 6 years ago. Wait.
Yes, it has. It's been, I think I was 42. Let me see. Yeah, I was 42. I believe I was 40. Hold up. Yeah, I think I was 42 when my husband bought me the
I was
pressure
only
cooker.
5.
Dang. So, yeah, I'm telling you. It's a lifesaver. It's a game changer.
It makes everything
It makes
delicious.
everything delicious and easy. And, you know, like I've cooked, let's see, what else? I cooked soups in this thing. Everything is so easy, you know. You basically, if you're going to cook soup, all you do is just put your vegetable stock, beef stock, vegetable stock, whatever type of stock you want to use. Put it in your pressure cooker, and then you're going to throw in all your vegetables, chop everything up, or, you know, take some frozen vegetables, however, okay, you put it all in there, and that's it, you know. But you know what, I'm going to give y'all a bonus video. If y'all want a bonus video for this, showing you guys how to make a quick soup, you know, without using vegetable stock, because a lot of times people, you know, they're like, I don't have any vegetable stock, you know, how do I make soup? Okay, and vegetable stock can kind of be pricey if you get the good kind. But I'm going to show you guys how to make a soup in your pressure cooker. So if you do want that video, just leave me a comment below. Today was the first day I got a comment about how to use my pressure cooker. So yeah, thanks for the suggestion, because I do like video suggestions too. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching our vlog today, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.